I'm Niels Hansen. I'm the state agronomist for NRCS in Utah. We're at the Wadeland South dairy, owned by Blaine Wade, and this particular dairy has about 1,800 cows on it. They're Jerseys and Holsteins. You're looking at the heifer pen right here. This dairy also has a induced blanket bioreactor, a methane plant, and that's what we'll be looking at. This digester is unique because it's an induced blanket reactor. It's mesothermic, so it's heated about 100 degrees inside of that building. The tanks are inside the building, and they heat the building so that the temperature inside the tanks stays right at the right temperature for the bacteria to be producing methane. This gas is used in a converted diesel motor to produce electricity, and the electricity goes onto the grid and is sold onto the grid. There's other projects that they're doing here where they're taking the biogas and converting it to compressed gas to power a vehicle, and they're also working on ways to clean the gas because they need to get the sulfur and the carbon dioxide out of it. After the effluent comes out of the bioreactor, the manure is separated, the solids are made into compost, what they use for bedding, and then they also use compost in their fields, and the liquids are put into this lagoon and pumped out onto the fields using a big gun sprayer. Todd Ballard Hog Farm. If you'll notice, I'm sitting on 200,000 gallons of hog manure underneath this cover. This is a biogas recovery facility. This is a heated tank, and he produces biogas that he uses on the farm, and he also produces electricity that's sold to the grid. This hog farm has about 3,000 hogs. The hog buildings and the farrowing sheds are heated with hot water that's heated with the biogas that's produced in here, and also the waste heat from the engine that does the generating is used to heat the farrowing sheds. This is the only anaerobic lagoon kind of digester in Utah, and the first time we've had a covered lagoon in Utah. The final stop is in Lewiston, Utah. It's the Wrightwood Egg Farm. This is a poultry laying operation that is working with Utah State University doing a study on air quality emissions from poultry operation. They also have a composting operation that goes with their system, and they sell compost to the local farmers. The earmark is to look at ammonia emissions and particulates and establish a baseline for Utah conditions, which are a whole lot drier than they are in the Midwest or other areas. Then we hope to sometime see how our best management practices affect those benchmark conditions.